Geeks! Welcome back to the Geeksider Show. My name is Josh.
And I'm Anna.
And we're back with another Orphan Black review, this time reviewing Orphan Black Season 5, Episode 6, titled Manacled Slim Wrists.
And if you haven't seen this episode yet and you want to avoid any spoilers, you're going to want to skip this video and come back later because everything we say from this point forward is going to be a spoiler.
Okay, first thing I want to talk about in this video is I feel like this episode took a giant step forward toward the end of the series.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this season has been burning pretty slowly, and they, threw some lighter fluid on it in this episode.
Yeah, they definitely did. It has been going really, really slow with very little progression, but yeah, we had tons of progress this episode.
Well, the biggest thing is Revival. That's the town on the island, right? The village.
Yeah.
It burned down because people found out that P.T. Westmoreland isn't
not
P.T.
Westmoreland.
Which they just kind of, they hinted out starting, last week or a couple of weeks ago, and this week they just confirmed it through an argument in dialogue between Susan and John. We know his name. We don't know his last name yet. His name is just John. And they just kind of just let that go. It wasn't like a dun dun dun. It was just in dialogue.
Yeah, just in dialogue.
Which I don't know if I like that or not. I'm okay with it, but I don't know.
And also, Cosima has escaped, and she actually kind of prompted the village being burnt down by confirming that Westmoreland isn't who he seems to be, and letting the villagers know that he's draining their kids of blood to use for himself, because that's creepy.
One of the kids who was sick, who they were, was supposedly getting better, just died, just spur of the moment died, and so basically a riot started.
Yeah. And
Cosima, she got jumped, and kind of defending herself, pointed out that, that this guy is a fraud.
Yeah.
And that they burned the village down, and luckily she was able to grab Charlotte.
Yes.
Now, the thing, as they were escaping, I was like, okay, if this follows the way Orphan Black ordinarily goes, they're going to get caught right as they start to, pull away in the boat. And it seems like they got away.
Yes, it does seem like they got away. Thank goodness, because they were going to wait for
Ira and Susan.
Susan. And I guess she saw everything going on and decided not to wait for them, which was good because Susan was murdered and Ira's glitching hardcore, so thank goodness.
Oh gosh, Ira, that's the other thing. Susan's dead by the end of the episode. We're not sure. Ira's glitching, his nose is bleeding. We don't know his status at the end of the episode. He might be dead, but he might not be.
Yeah, we have no idea.
So that's way up in the air. Hopefully we find out, because I'm just out of curiosity. I would like to know if he's alive or dead. But what's really interesting is now Kira has been basically kidnapped by Rachel, but Cosima's coming back with Charlotte. And Rachel and Charlotte did build some kind of a bond last season, so maybe there'll be a trade, Charlotte for Kira.
Maybe.
I don't know what's going to happen there. But Kira's she's got her code names down and she's writing her story. And it looks like that payoff is finally going to come next episode.
Yeah, next episode looks awesome where through video communication with her mom, she's letting her mom know everything that's going on without Rachel knowing. And I am just so psyched that Kira's finally part of the plan. They've been ignoring her for so long. And I know she's only 8. But she's proven time and time again that she's not really 8 intellectually and mature-wise. She is so much further than that. So I'm so happy to see them including her in the plan and having her help out.
Now, there was no Allison in this episode. There was no Donnie in this episode. But there was no Helena in this episode. But there was Crystal. And, I would like to see Crystal in this more. When we see her, she's usually falling ass backwards into a clue or something.
Yeah.
I would love to see Crystal in the series more, but a little Crystal goes a long way. So, every episode, no. But more often, absolutely yes. And Crystal, in that interrogation scene with the makeup guy, I did not know this. I read it a few minutes ago, actually. That guy is actually Tatiana Maslany's real-life boyfriend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's really, and Crystal, kicked him in the junk in that scene, so that was pretty funny.
Smothered his beer in hair removing cream.
Yeah. Which I hope she washed her hands before she fixed her own hair.
I know, right?
But Crystal was great in this episode. She's great in every episode. And like
Yeah.
I said, I would like more Crystal, just not too much. A little goes a long way. The last thing I want to mention for this video is Mud. She's in the midst of that riot now.
Yeah.
And she sided with PT Westmoreland and then found out that he's not who he says he is. I wonder if she's going to survive the riots and go after Westmoreland? Or what's going to happen there?
I know, because she chose a side and she chose wrong. And she found out almost immediately that she chose wrong. And that's gotta hurt.
Right, I think that's all we have for this video. If you have anything to add, please let us know down in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this review, you can tell us by dropping a like on it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video and help us grow our channel.
And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.